And out front now, AJ Frazier, a Marine rescue swimmer who is helping the Cajun Navy in Jamaica. AJ, you just heard Matthew there, and he had flown through the storm. How dangerous do you expect it will be?
Well, I think it's important for everyone to know what's going on. I've been doing hurricane rescue nonstop since Hurricane Harvey. The only one I missed was Michael when it comes to the U.S. landfalls. I remember Hurricane Helene, and we were having issues with FEMA because they wouldn't let us use our helicopters and our airplanes to rescue people who were trapped in the mountains. The topography is very similar here. I just drove through all the Jamaica mountains. You look at your map, I went from the Montego Bay Airport down to Mandeville and then to Kingston. And those mountains, it's scary driving through there when it's dry. I mean, it's a bunch of cliffs, and they're going to be trapped. There's going to be a bunch of landslides. This is not going to be simply one of the most powerful storms to hit Jamaica. At landfall, it's going to be one of the most intense storms to ever make landfall on planet Earth, period. And right now it's down to a 906 pressure. That's in the top 6 of all time landfalls if it maintains that pressure, or could be even worse if it gets lower than that when it makes landfall. So, it's most likely going to make landfall anywhere from tomorrow morning to 3 p.m. based on what we're looking at. But I think an important thing to know, because you don't have much time here, is we're going to need assistance from the Jamaican government getting all the units we're affiliated with, and I'm affiliated with as well. United Cajun Navy Task Force, we have PANSOC, we have Philippine Gun Club, we have 50-star search and rescue, Gulf search and rescue, aerial recovery, Halo relief. We have a lot of units that are going to be coming in with helicopters and airplanes. We're going to need help with the Jamaican government getting clearance to get them all in, because there's going to be people could be trapped for months. You look at what Hurricane Maria did. This storm is more powerful than Hurricane Maria, more powerful than Katrina. A lot of things can happen. The topography here in Kingston, there's a lot of mountains and landslides. Yeah. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on. There's going to be a lot of people trapped, and there could be anywhere from dozens to thousands dead, depending on what the storm does.
I mean, it's horrible to even know that you can talk about these things ahead of time. And I guess in part, AJ, I'm curious what you think about the fact that, we heard the Prime Minister, he was very somber and dire, but also very calm. But we also know that the shelters across Jamaica, there aren't very many people who have gone to them. And it's unclear as to why. Are they riding it out in places they shouldn't? Where have they gone? What do you think's happening?
Well, let me tell you. So I have cousins all over Jamaica. My dad's Jamaican. I was in Mandeville before I came to drove southeast to Kingston, and you got to understand the eye keeps shifting. When I departed, here's the problem we have right now. This is important. I get this out because this could save a lot of lives. So here's why there's no rescue teams out here right now from the U.S. We were all waiting to see what would happen. It wasn't until 12 p.m. on Friday when the first advisory from the National Hurricane Center finally showed likely landfall on Jamaica. So then I went and immediately ordered my flight, and that ended up being one of the last flights you could book to Jamaica before the Jamaican airports closed. So now there's no way for rescuers to get in and no way for people to get out. So people are trapped and we can't get the rescuers in. So it's huge getting the rescuers in right after the storm passes. We're going to need approval from the government to get a whole bunch of these rescuers. We have a bunch of helicopters and airplanes. We're going to need to get people are going to be trapped. And the faster we get in, the more lives we're going to be able to save. I mean, we don't want another Hurricane Maria. We don't want another Katrina in places like here in Kingston. So no. It's critical we do that. And you asked again, I just want to make sure I got that out there.
Yes, and thank you very much for that. AJ, thank you so much. I know you're in Kingston and you're going to be doing everything you can. Thank you, and please be safe yourself.